Let's see what they're gonna say. So we have 5 and then we have 4. Now we're gonna see how many is actually gonna come up in here. Who we got up in the jank, man? What's up, S fam? It's your boy Drill Sergeant Lynch, back in with another motherfucking video. I got my homie up in here today. He's a 92 Yankee, Supply. He's a drill sergeant. I got Drill Sergeant Marshall. This is my homie right here, man.
How's it going, S fam?
That's my people right here, man. He's heard so much about y'all. He's been following. He know all about y'all. And I just like to get different drill sergeants with different MOSs every once in a while. I know y'all seen Drill Sergeant Easy, which he is infantry. And I'm trying to get some more, S fam. So, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Look at all these people right here, bro. Man. Coming up in here. I already got 22, but it's been a minute. Who you got? Flux Nuggets. First time seeing you up in here. Welcome, welcome. We got SCP up in here. I see Destiny Hippin still. What's going on with you? Golden Leaf. What's going on with you? Goat Side, you a new one. What's up with the Sapper School? I'm not sure, man. I don't know.
Oh, man. I'm trying to get it myself.
You trying to go Sapper too?
I'm trying.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
So being here in Fort Leonard Wood is open to everybody on the post.
Okay.
All MOS is at station here, so
I thought it was
trying to get in there too.
I didn't know it was open to everybody.
Yeah.
I thought it was only open to the infantry and the engineers.
No, it was put out that it's open to all MOSs that are stationed in Fort Leonard Wood. So.
Okay. So that's what's up, and I don't know why you just put out what post we at. I should have told you before. But you good. Don't worry about it. Man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. But, yep. So S fam, I miss y'all. I'm glad once again to do another live stream with y'all one more time, and then I just wanted to present a special guest, my homie right here, my brother, my Ace Boom Coon. All right. We've been rocking together for a minute though, haven't we?
Man, it's been a little minute.
It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. And I don't know, S fam, I'll tell y'all, man, just in my mind, the bond that I have with my battle buddy drill sergeants is something special and it's something amazing. So for me to have my boy up in here today, it's real good. I'm just glad he could be here rocking it out with us. But
man, much love, man. I'm happy to be here.
Yep. So but yeah, man, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just happy for you to be here too. If anybody got,
man, I made a mistake. My bad. I won't do it again.
They talking about you up there.
Yeah, I made a mistake. My bad.
See. So it is what it is.
I wasn't aware of all the rules and regulations, so I'll take that one.
It is what it is. It is what it is. So we got Cassandra Harry saying she's a proud member of a 12 Charlie Bridge crew member. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Engineers lead the way.
Here you go. Here you go. Y'all funny looking cast. So.
You know how it is, man. You know how it is. Let me see what we got going on here. The Cluis 147, they changed it so the engineers, but it might be open. It might be only open for the people stationed there. Okay.
Do you like being a drill sergeant? I mean, it's definitely an experience. I do enjoy it, especially the outcome of taking civilians and kind of getting them into that military mindset, and then at the end watching the families come in and see how they change and conform. Like it's a great feeling. So it's not nothing that can compare to it, honestly. So it's very fun, especially going through it. Like, especially going through the gas chamber. Yeah. The ruck marches, like just being motivated and getting them through it. Like seeing them come from nothing to what they are now. Yeah. It's a great experience.
I think one thing that gets me is when the trainees don't realize that they can actually do something. Because they'll try to not do something, or they just don't have that confidence in them. So it's kind of up to the drill sergeants to, motivate them and let them know that they need to have that confidence. And then when they finally complete something, it's like, see, I told you could do it, right? Yes, drill sergeant, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I did it. So have you ever yet had a trainee that told you that they wanted to give up and you didn't give up on them and then they went on ahead and graduated? Have you had that yet?
All the time. Like, especially after that first PT test, when they feel like I couldn't do nothing right, like I only did 2 push-ups drill sergeant, like there's no way I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like it's just not giving up on them, especially being some of them come in thinking they physically fit and then they realize they was doing the push-up the wrong way.
Yep.
But no, just getting them through it, motivating them, teaching them what right looks like, and then by the end of the cycle, they're maxing out. Like, it's a good feeling.
No, I haven't had a trainee yet that I know to max everything. They'll get high. They'll get in the high 200s. But you've had some max the PT tests already?
No, so I've had 2 females that came in not doing 0 push-ups. And by the end of the cycle, they max push-ups and sit-ups.
Okay, I got you. So E Bank is asking if I ever had a trainee call me by my first name. No trainee knows my first name. Now they do. I have had one. I don't even think I've had one call me Drill Sergeant Lynch yet. But one has called me Drill Sergeant Lima. What's up, Al? I see you up in the building, the mountain biker. I see you.
Mountain biker. Oh, snap.
Yeah. So he's also a YouTuber. Al Too Smooth. He's a YouTuber. And he's living his life as a dialysis patient. He goes to dialysis at all the time. He's always mountain biking. And his story is don't let your sickness hold you back from what you really want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? He does not let it stop him. He goes and gets his freaking medication, do what he got to do, and he drives on. He's always mountain biking.
That's what's up. Salute.
Yep. And then I got this is one of my battle buddies from Basic, right? It's like a sister, Yvette Garcia.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So she's up in here. She's saying she failed her first PT test and ended being the only female to graduate out of the 12. And we had 12 Bravos and 12 Charlies.
That's crazy.
She was the only female to graduate. And Garcia, you remember how many females we had? I think we only had maybe 7 or something like that females. Cause I remember that was you. I remember Gory. I remember Messing.
Man, you still remember everybody?
I remember their names.
Man.
Who else do I remember? I remember you. I remember Goring, Messing. I know there were some other ones, but I just can't remember what their names were. I can't remember. So, but yeah, man. And this Dax right here, he's my he's like the one that kind of helps mediate or moderate. I can't remember. But he's trying to join the Army too.
Okay.
So we got Dax up in the building. Dax is asking, do you know what happened today in 1941?
What's today, December?
Today's December 7th.
D-Day.
1941. D-Day?
D-Day.
Okay, that's what's up. I got to thank my battle buddy on that one. Give me the lifeline, you know what I'm saying? So, yep. Let's see. Garcia said we had about right. And yeah, I was one of the oldest too at 24. Okay. I ain't gonna tell my age when I was in basic. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
That's funny.
I'm 29 right now with my beautiful face. You feel me? You feel me? If y'all haven't hit that thumbs up yet, by the way, hit that thumbs up. Give me some likes, y'all. Hook up some likes. Goat Side said regular Army is after basic and AIT. Who's asking? What do you mean regular Army, Kayla? Okay. See, and this is a crazy thing too, bro. Like in the chat, they be having their own conversations. We kind of gotta watch because sometimes they talking to us, and then sometimes they just be talking to each other.
Pearl Harbor. That's not D-Day.
Okay.
So I was strike 2. Strike 2.
Ain't gonna make no comment on that. I didn't know, bro. I didn't know. I should have known about Pearl Harbor because I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Pearl Harbor in Hawaii and went through their whole little. So. I don't know, man. I was young, but it was cool to learn all that stuff about it. There was a lot of information, and I don't know, just learning about what happened there back in the day. It was cool to learn all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? This dude just got out of Fort Leonard Wood, 12 Bravo AIT. That's what's up. Retired 12 Bravo here, only 32 years old. That's crazy. That's crazy. AIT is life. Carlos Corona, what is you talking about? AIT is life. You must be having a great time over there.
Must be.
Currently at Fort Lee, 91 Juliet. Carlos Corona, okay.
Okay, Ordnance, I see y'all in the building.
How do you feel about
feel about
raccoons?
raccoons?
Look who it is. Really?
Wow.
Really? We got to give one salute, one talk to him real quick. What's up? What's up? Wow. Raccoons.
He a mess.
Anyway.
Thinking about 92 Yankee as a secondary MOS.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Do it.
I've always, to be honest with
it.
you, I've always been curious what it's like to be Supply. And like, I don't know, it was just always weird because I always see Supply as the ones who they kind of help support everything that we do.
It's a lot, like, but you get a lot out of it, like, as far as networking. Like, most of the time you are working on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get a lot of information from the battalion level or the senior supply that's in the battalion.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, once you go through AIT and like actually get into the regulations, 710-2, 735-5, like once you get in there and actually learn how to do your job and what you are capable of doing, like it's a breeze. Like,
now, how does Supply work in the civilian field? In the civilian, when you get out of the Army?
I mean, I will have to be out.
So
to
I mean, but you don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I would be out. I'll have to be out to answer that question.
I feel like you would be able to find you a good job with your Supply experience.
So I hear being a logistician, like you can go take your skills, go work in a warehouse at Walmart or Amazon. Like some of those jobs, like you probably end up making a 6-figure salary.
Okay.
Like, but I don't know yet. I'm not there yet.
You ever think about doing your same type of job once you get in civilian?
I have, but I also thought about doing other things as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we'll see where that goes when I cross that bridge.
I will never forget, man. I'll never forget the conversation that me and you had in the duty truck about real estate and freaking just doing what you got to do through the Army, using those Army benefits to get your house. And I want to talk more about it, but I don't know. I just want to tell you I always appreciated that whenever we had that little conversation or whatever. And that's like a gem that you can take and you can run with it, you know what I'm saying, when you get out of the Army and stuff like that. So if y'all ever worried about y'all ever think about housing, having your own house and stuff like that, buy you a house, man. Buy you a house. Look into real estate and stuff like that. I think it's a good thing.
The funniest thing a trainee did.
You tell them your experience. I've already had some crazy experiences. Had some crazy experiences.
Oh no, that's a story for another time.
Okay. I'll tell you what. So this cycle, bruh, it's crazy. So this cycle, I don't know what's going on with the trainees, but like normally we'll tell them don't move. You're not supposed to move in a position of attention, or you're in formation right now.
No secondary movement.
Yeah. So I don't know why a lot of them keep having these accidents on themselves. It keeps on happening, bro. And all they got to do is ask, can I go utilize latrine? And it'll be crazy because as soon as we leave the DFAC, and they'll be right in front of the freaking barracks. I don't know, man. I think that's the craziest thing that's like been going on.
Like for them to have the discipline to stand there at attention and not say,
all you gotta do is ask, drill sergeant, I gotta utilize latrine. Okay, go inside and freaking go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Wow. It's a weird thing. But I don't know.
They say that's the worst basic.
It is what it is, man.
That's the home of the
Hey, so the funniest thing that happened though, man. One of the funniest things that happened, we had Super Supper last night.
Oh, that was last night?
Yep. And they did their freaking skits. They did their freaking impersonations last night too, man. When I tell you, bro, this was one of the funniest ones. It was crazy. Like I had to do this because I didn't want them to see me laughing. And bro, I was laughing so hard that like the moisture was coming down, and I was just like,
he was crying.
I was in my
S-fam, he was crying.
I was in my professional drill sergeant mode. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna put it like that. But when they got Drill Sergeant Martinez though, that jump was so funny, bro. The female got her, man, and that jump was the funniest. I don't know. That jump had me, man.
I can see it.
That jump had me. I wish we could like tape
support and victory. I see you.
You know what I'm saying? You got some supply up in here?
A little bit.
Okay.
I feel bad for laughing.
So it was good stuff though, man. It was fun. Your
favorite event you did during training? Oh man, my favorite event probably would have had to be the rappel tower.
Yeah, I would agree. That was probably my most favorite thing to do. Yep, I love the rappel tower, man. Drill Sergeant put the tacos on your head. Dax, what are you talking about?
I don't understand.
What are you talking about, Dax? What are you talking about?
Somebody must hijack this computer.
I pooped in the cereal. What do you think about Bitcoin? Oh, his name is I pooped.
Wow.
The commenter is asking, what do you think about Bitcoin? So my thing is pooped in the cereal. I wish that I had some more information on Bitcoin so I could understand a little bit more.
Oh, they coming for you. They coming for you.
What they say? What kind of oil rubs on your head? For real? I feel you. Okay. I feel you on that. That's not for you. You can just go ahead and get a front lean and rest. How about that? Ooh. Push. Now. E-Bank.
Who is?
I don't put no oil. This is natural. It just happens, okay? God dang. I did mine last day of the forge. My platoon absolutely roasted my drill sergeant. Wow.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Tacos and horns. Dax, what are you talking about? Tacos and horns.
Favorite phase of basic combat training? Honestly,
you know what mine is.
His is red.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy white phase. Mm-hmm. White phase encompasses all of basic rifle marksmanship. So for them to get the confidence of being able to fire their weapon and actually qualify with their weapon, like you can see the confidence go from I can't do this to man, I'm really gonna be the best soldier. Like, so I enjoy white phase, but the red phase, that's Mr. No Voice over here. I
think my reason for liking red phase the most and not liking one, I mean, of course, once you move on to white phase and blue phase, you get more time off, you get a little bit more, just kind of depending on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, of course. But when you have a crazy cycle of trainees, I don't know. They're either gonna get better and more discipline, or they're gonna lose discipline and freaking military bearing. So I feel like for the most part they start losing their discipline and military bearing. That's the reason why I say I like red phase the most, because they're still trying to figure out what's going on in basic. They don't really know, and I can freaking go bark on them all day and get them moving with a purpose. But as they freaking get into their freaking cycle, they just kind of start chilling or whatever the case may be. Unless they're super motivated, they're gonna keep it moving. But I don't know, man. It's just, to me, it's just tough. I'd rather just knock them back down to red phase and just keep it moving like that. I don't know. So
drill sergeant school as hard or harder than basic. I mean, you're technically going through basic training twice. Like, you're going through as a trainee, and then they are teaching you how to actually get through basic combat training. So it's pretty tough. So
I think it's nerve-wracking for the most part, because of what you have to learn and what you have to show that you know at drill sergeant school, as far as pitching the modules and all that good stuff. That's the part that gets me, man.
Dax, you may be onto something.
Come on now, man. See, Dax, I thought we was cool, man. I thought we was cool. Only reason why Dax said that, because in one of the videos I had my iPro on. Oh. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear no freaking.
You and this iPro.
I don't want to hear it from you. Dax, we supposed to be cool, bruh. You feel me? And you over here talking about you, but why you bringing up old stuff, man? Anyway, shoot. But yeah. So, I don't know, man. What was we talking about? Before Dax really interrupted with his freaking Ray Charles? Anyway, man. I don't know. I can appreciate white and blue phase, but red phase is just, that's me, man. That's me. Look, and Destiny just freaking laughing off everything Dax saying. It is what it is, though, man.
Me personally, I'm a Christian. And it's against God's law to murder, even if it's rich, white. Wow.
All right, George Cush, I got you.
Touche.
Yep. And
right on.
You're entitled to say what you would like to say. So it is what it is.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes this country great.
How much time do you have between cycles? Do you have to start another class right away? Jennifer Cook is asking. It just depends. We may have anywhere. I've had literally 2 months between a cycle, and then I've actually had 2 weeks between a cycle. I was just talking to a drill sergeant today who had 4 days. 4 days between the cycle. So it just depends on how it is. It just depends. You never know. Well, we know in advance, but you know, it could be anything. It could be anything. How long do you wear your drill sergeant hat? Go outside. You wear it for a minimum of 2 years. Unless you decide to do an extra year, then you can wear it for 3 years. Why do you put this green screen? Damn, ruins every video. I don't feel like it does. I don't know. I just do. And I don't do it in every video. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. So, have y'all ever been overseas? I've been overseas. You've been overseas. Yes, you've been overseas before.
Zoe, what question are you asking? We're asking you questions and you sit here not responding.
Yeah, Zoe, ask her a question. Ask her a question. There's a million people. Well, not a million people. There's a lot of freaking chats going on here. There's a lot of chats. Enjoy listening. Are the barracks still at Tank Hill at Fort Jackson? Oh, so that's a Sergeant Major right there anyway. Also, so I think Sergeant Major is talking to somebody else. Are the barracks still at Tank Hill at Fort Jackson? Not sure. Look, look. So I won't put that up. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and should I show it or no? It don't matter. This is my chat. I'll show it. She can say it if she wants to. Oh yeah, see, and then Dax is gonna freaking delete it. So I think Dax deleted it. Hell no, Destiny.
Whoa. Whoa, that is a no-go at this stage.
Hell no. Sometimes we tell the trainees, if you touch the hat, you'll explode. We'll tell them crazy stuff like that.
I wouldn't tell them nothing like that.
I remember when I was in basic training and my drill sergeant put his hat on me and he told my battle buddy that I was talking about her or something crazy. And then I was like, no, that wasn't me, drill sergeant. So he was like, you saying I'm lying? But I don't know. I remember wearing my drill sergeant hat for a quick couple seconds. The video makes every video. The video makes every video. I don't know. I'm trying to see what freaking Zoe was talking about, man.
I would like to see, but
let me see. We can scroll back up real quick.
I don't know, but as far as the corrective training, like, it makes no sense to me, honestly, just to do corrective training just to do it. So I never do it without like having a purpose behind it. Like, you may do 10 push-ups here, 10 bend and reaches, I don't know. But if they don't understand the reason why we're doing corrective training, then it makes no sense to actually do it. So
who's asking about corrective training? What they say?
What's the worst corrective training?
Oh, look at your wish list versus descent. They don't really look at your wish list, I would say. I remember putting in a wish list and I didn't get not one of the places that I wanted to go. So
you're right. I put in Germany, Korea, and California at the time because I didn't know about NTC. I didn't know about California. I just figured, hey, California sounds cool. And I got sent to Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas.
That's what happens, man.
So
Zoe's asking, where's your favorite place you've been since being in the Army? Where's your favorite place, man?
believe it or not, my favorite place has been Georgia.
Okay. I've only been to Fort Knox, Fort Leonard Wood, and Fort Polk, other than being in Afghanistan at freaking Camp Leatherneck and Kandahar Airfield. So I don't know. I still like my first duty station. I still like Fort Polk, which people are gonna think I'm freaking crazy, but that was my first duty station. So I liked it there.
Nothing is ever going to compare to your first duty station.
Yep.
I can say that hands down.
Yeah, I liked it. Let me see who we got up in here. Dude in the blue got too much. You need to donate something to the needy.
Oh,
E-Bank, you get
wow, you is disrespectful.
You get ready to get cut, so you better watch yourself, partner.
Cool.
You better watch yourself.
Other people, kids, man.
Shoot,
it happens.
You right, exactly. You right. Shoot. Actually, so check this out, E-Bank. So since you're talking about that, if you were ever my trainee, so just because this whatever's happening on YouTube, if you ended up coming to be my trainee, I don't mix and match the two. At basic training, if I recognize you from freaking YouTube or something, you come to basic training, it's just basic training. I don't care that we were cool on YouTube or nothing like that. You get treated just like everybody. So whatever's happening on here, you got all these jokes and all this junk, and then you come to basic training, you gonna get killed, but not because of what's on here. I'm gonna just put it like that. I'll put it like that. But so you kind of got a free pass.
It's all jokes, man.
You got a free pass.
I'm used to it.
So can you give me the history of 40 rounds? My drill sergeants wouldn't tell us. 40 rounds? I can't give you the history of 40 rounds. I'll look it up. I can look it up and then get back later, maybe on a different one. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know anything. I've never heard anything about 40 rounds. Oh, hold on. Wait a second now. If that's an engineer thing,
that's not an engineer.
How do you know?
What, 40 rounds?
40 rounds. See, you might not know.
It might be.
Who is asking? A soggy burrito? Hey, burrito, tell me what your MOS is and what your drill sergeant's MOS is. And if they're engineers, I will gladly tell you about the 40 rounds.
I want to hear this.
I will gladly.
I want to hear this.
Once Burrito tells me what it is, their MOS, then I'll go ahead and 40 rounds is Fort Jackson. Okay, I mean 40s is Fort Jackson. He said 40 rounds. 40S is Fort Jackson.
Yes, probably what he meant.
It could be. No, okay. So all right, Burrito. So yeah, so 40 rounds means thank you. See, y'all had me excited for a second. 40 rounds, right? So if you know the engineer, that song for the engineers, we are.
You probably sang the whole song.
The engineers, we can demolish 40 beers. Okay, so maybe 40 rounds or 40 beers. I don't know. Yes? No? See, look, Garcia know the 40 beers. She know. That's what it is.
I can't with y'all.
For a second, I got excited. 40 rounds, 40 beers. I just saw that 40 and, you know what I'm saying, had to bring that. Y'all know what it is. But anyway, Soggy Burrito said, stand at parade range, drill sergeants, 94 Fox, and my drill sergeants for 42 Alphas. Okay, yeah, so they're not talking about no engineer stuff. It's all good, though, Burrito. It's all good.
Oh my goodness.
I see Cassandra Henry up in here. She said get the shout out. Get the shout out for her. What's the question? Go ahead and ask your question. I might have skipped it, Cassandra. I might have skipped it. Let's see what we got going on here. Wow. Really, Destiny? Really?
Ooh, yes. Post it. Yes. Tell him. That's no singing.
See, but when you see me going that cadence, though, you see me going that cadence, you ain't gonna be saying that though. All right. So, anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. She talking about you. My battle talking about you.
How you figure? Please enlighten me. Is she still in?
Yeah. No, she got out.
Okay.
So
Miss Garcia, enlighten me.
Yeah. Your friend can't hang. Me and Zoe's man are in your cycle. I know Avery, and that's what I'm saying. So if you haven't noticed on a lot of my live streams, when y'all be trying to talk to me, there's a lot of questions from y'all, and I don't do it on purpose, but I don't want to get to answering y'all's questions about a lot of stuff because I don't want you to hit me up here and be thinking that I'm gonna answer a lot of personal stuff, right? And y'all, I think y'all been doing pretty good, but me as a drill sergeant and then with social media and stuff, I just gotta be careful. So I want you and Zoe to know I'm not trying to disrespect y'all or anything like that, but I'm not gonna be giving any information out like that because I feel like some spouses might get unprofessional and start asking me, oh, how's he doing? How's this going? And what's all this? That's not what I'm here to talk about. And like I said, no disrespect to you, nothing like that. I was just trying to keep it cool. So what you laughing at?
Y'all are terrible.
The spouses?
No, they are terrible.
Who?
Drill Sergeant Meek Mill, Drill Sergeant Ray Charles.
Really? That's how it is? That's what's going on?
Hold up, wait a minute.
How y'all getting over here joking us, bruh? Drill Sergeant Ray Charles just said, how?
Funny.
Y'all are crazy right now, bruh.
Funny.
But that's funny though. I like it though.
Beat drill.
It's fun.
I like it. I like it.
It's fun times though. It's fun times. Hey, so Battle, you tell them about how you feel about Shark Attack.
Me personally, can I speak personally?
Speak personally. How you feel about Shark Attack, man?
I hate this Shark Attack.
You don't like Shark Attack?
I hate this
Why?
Shark Attack. Like, it's just, it seems like it's more like yelling and degrading for no reason.
Degrading?
I feel like it's degrading because you're yelling at somebody, you don't even know what's going on. Like, you just have to, hey, hurry up and get here. Why are you moving so slow? What's your problem? Like, they don't know anything yet. We haven't taught them the position of attention, parade rest, yes drill sergeant, no drill sergeant. Just, it's like just yelling at complete strangers for no reason. Like, I feel like there's no purpose behind it, but that's just my opinion. But it's, oh man, Kenneth Wilson just threw me off with that. Oh man,
I'm not even gonna comment on that. I ain't even gonna comment on that one.
I mean, after actually going through the block of instructions, letting them know what to do, after that, like, it's fair game. Like, you've been taught, you know what to do. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not executing? So,
look who we got up in here. Look who we got up in here. Look who
That's
we got
who
up in
asked
here.
what it.
Look who we got up in here.
He supplied.
That's
That's
your people, right? That's your people, right?
He's a mess.
That's your people. That's who you talking about, bruh. Wow. Anyway, let me give a big shout out to Sergeant Mayomi. What's going on, partner?
What's going on,
Good to see you up in the building. You should know what a Shark Attack is by now, man.
You should.
Shoot. You should know what it is.
92.
Why are they going in, bro?
I ain't worried
Why
about that.
are they going in, man? You know what? I'm gonna just...
I ain't worried about that. It's already there. They probably already screenshot it, Photoshop. It's probably gonna be on Facebook and everything else.
How many weeks is airborne, man? I don't even know how many weeks is airborne. I wish I knew because I want to go. I would like to go.
Why would you want to jump out of a perfectly good plane that can land?
Because, man, who's this? What are some stupid, funny punishments you give to your trainees? No? Okay. Why not?
Stupid, funny punishment. That falls under
Like hazing and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I got you. So Diz the Kid, we're going to tell you that there's really, to be totally honest to that question, what are some of the stupid and funny punishments? There's not any stupid or funny punishments, right? So it's all corrective training, first of all. And second of all, it's just not a punishment, right? We just try to keep it professional. I'm gonna leave it at that.
But
I think everything has a meaning, so it's not stupid or funny. Other people might think that it's funny. Like, for instance, in the dining facility, when they're supposed to be freaking putting their heels together and they don't put their heels together, we have them sound off loud and proud so everybody can hear that they have to keep their freaking heels together. Or they got to make sure they bring their bowl all the way in at the salad bar so that when they take food from one thing of the salad bar, they're not spilling it and freaking getting it into other food and cross-contaminating it. Right. So we would do corrective training, and we'd have them stand there and sound off loud and proud to bring your bowl to the food, or keep your heels together. So people might think that's funny. They might think it's funny, but there's a specific meaning behind it, and it's not to be funny at all. I will say some corrective training sometimes is motivating and fun, but it's not to degrade any of the trainees. I'll put it like that. Dax is saying put the taco filter on. So I think I know what Dax is talking about, because I got this snap camera, and the snap camera will put the different faces and stuff. That's what he's talking about. The one time I had the devil horns up there, and I was like, check this out. So I know what he's talking about. Who's this? Sir? I think he was in a couple cycles a while ago. He said he loves the songs in the D-Facts. I remember JROTC instructor used to be a drill sergeant. I asked him if he thought I had what it took to be a Marine, and I got smoked. Wow. Okay.
Why would you?
I got you. Why would you do that though? Why would you do that? I will never forget my shark attack from my BCT in 2004. Hey man, you know what? I don't even remember my no, I do remember my shark attack. I remember on the bus. Do you remember your first?
I do.
Elaborate a little bit, and then I'll elaborate on mine.
So we were on the bus, and my bus driver was actually my senior drill sergeant.
Are you serious?
Yes. So we was told to put our heads in our duffel bags, keep our eyes closed. Mm-hmm. We probably rolled around for a good 25, 30 minutes. But he was calm about it the entire time we was there.
That's how they do.
And he let us know, like, as soon as the bus stopped, like, all right, so just when you get off the bus, just do everything they say. Mm-hmm. The bus stopped, the doors opened, and, like, he immediately changed. Like, at first he had on the PC when he picked us up. He had on a regular hat.
So he was really trying to trick y'all.
He had a regular hat on. When he told us to lift our heads up, he had a campaign hat on and was telling us to get off the bus, like, and we was going every which way. We took the emergency exits, the back of the bus, all of it. Like it was bad. It didn't matter where we went. Like it felt like it was like 200 drill sergeants out there.
So y'all jumped out the back of the bus, the
emergency exits, the front, like the quickest way to get out. Like,
now that's crazy, jumping out the emergency exit on the bus. I remember my first shark attack, and I remember put your faces in the bags, sitting on the bus with our faces in the bags. And I remember my drill sergeant from my platoon was walking. Remember on the Mansons, right? Mm-hmm. So he's walking on the metal bars on the back of the seats. He's walking across those, telling us to sing the Army song, do the Soldier's Creed. And at that time, I didn't know what none of that was. So I just kept my face down. And I just didn't say nothing because I didn't know what it was. And then I remember he was like, those drill sergeants at the 43rd were... He said the word. I was like,
oh dear.
What the hell are we about to get into, bruh? Yeah, it was a tough one. So as soon as we got off the bus, it was just all hell breaking loose. So it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Your song, what's the most annoying cadence that you've seen? I don't sing it, but I dislike Captain Jack.
You don't like Captain Jack?
I dislike Captain Jack. I will never.
I don't mind.
I will never.
I don't mind Captain Jack, but I do not like. Put your weapon next to mine. That's the only one I really don't like, man. For real, to be honest with you. Yeah. Come on over. That's the one I don't like, man. But other than that, I think most of the rest of them I think are cool. I hate when I forget like one of my favorite ones and I don't remember to say it. But yeah, I remember a lot of. I don't know. I think that one, Come On Over, is probably the only one that I really don't like. We ran across the street at Fort Knox, and the drill sergeants were yelling, when your left foot strikes the other side of the street, you're ours. Wow. So they probably was like, nope, I'm not going over there. We ain't even going over there. So, but that's what's up, man. Love that. You won't believe what I seen. Okay. Yeah, he definitely used to be. He was one of the old cycles. I don't know if you remember him. The bird. Garcia, you still remember that one? Oh, you don't like a yellow bird? You remember that one?
That's
a yellow bird.
Oh, no.
With a yellow bill. You remember that one?
I remember it.
I don't dislike that one. It's not one of mine. I don't really even like it. I just don't do it, man. I don't do it. So, yeah, I like that one too. Everywhere I go, there's a drill sergeant. I like that one too. What's the history of Cadence'S? I wish I knew, Zoe. I wish I knew. All I know is that we sing them. We do the cadences when we be marching, and I appreciate it.
I know it's very motivating for the trainees at times to get from point A to point B without just hearing left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So
I would think it has something to do with, stuff like on the battlefield type stuff, way back in the day. That's what I would think it would have something to do with. And I know a lot of cadences have their own history within themselves. So I don't know the history behind cadences as a total. I'm not really sure, but you skipped my question. Cassandra, what's your question? I know you had a question earlier. What's your question?
Did you choose to be a drill sergeant or you picked for it?
Who's asking that? Bria? What'd you do?
Was you DA selected?
DA select. So me, Bria, I was DA select, but I was already freaking volunteering before I DA selected. My only issue, the reason why I wasn't able to be a drill sergeant when I wanted to, is because I had just re-enlisted to PCS to my current duty station. So since I had re-enlisted to PCS to my current duty station, I had to wait till I was at my current duty station for a while before I got to go do my time on the trail. So once I got to my current duty station, I just doing my normal stuff. All of a sudden, I came up on orders to be a drill sergeant. Within my first 3 months of being at my current duty station, I got orders to be a drill sergeant. So I didn't try to do a deck statement or nothing. I took it because that's what I wanted anyway. So K-Dog said he liked the Killing the Baby Seals one. I remember it. Yeah. I thought it was cool. I thought it was okay, but I don't know. It is what it is, man. Okay and Cole is okay. Early in the Morning Rain. I don't really like that one. You like it? I don't like the way it gets sung because I feel like it was sung wrong. Like when it got sung so many times at our freaking unit. But I don't really know, so I never really knocked it. But that's not one that I would do.
You like Lowrider?
Lowrider's cool, I guess, man. It's just like I think Lowrider is a habit that just always happened, man. Yeah, Soggy Burrito. I don't like that one. I don't like it personally. Cassandra said, what is she talking about? Where's her question at? Cassandra, you gotta ask me a question.
I got LOL. Rewind. LOL. Heart.
I don't know. I have just talking about this. What is she talking? What was she talking about? Oh, okay. That one, I See Isis, John Lee. I like that one. I see Isis dressed in red. That one.
Certain people ruin it.
True. Yep. I feel you on that one. I need to cop me a pair of the new Oakley sunglasses. Yes. Okay. Freaking. Y'all having a freaking field day today, man. S-Fam. Y'all getting it in, man. I don't know if this is personal, but did you consider joining a different branch at first? E-Bank, I actually did. 82nd patch on my shoulder. So you can't say weapon? Show that jank, bro. So I did consider joining a different branch at first. But the way that I was living when I was a civilian, Air Force didn't want to take me. My mom always told me to wait. If I choose any branch, choose the Navy very last. So at first I was going to go to the Marines, but then I don't know, something told me I don't know if I should go to the Marines. So then I went to try to go to the Air Force, and they looked at my record and they was like, nope, you can't come to the Air Force. So then I was like, all right, it's either the Navy or the Army. So I said, let me go talk to the Army. And when I went to talk to the Army, everything was going good. So I went on ahead and joined the Army, and then I never even gave the Navy a chance. So
yeah, I didn't give no other branch a chance either.
So My shiny red head can do land nav at night because it's fluorescent. I think Dax got some freaking jokes, man, because I ain't never heard that.
Dax probably wear a two-piece.
So this is my...
He probably got a toothpaste.
So this is my homie.
He wants you to feel bad about having a bald head.
Anyway, whatever. I want to give a shout out to my homie Brown that's in the building, my little brother, man. It's been so long. I appreciate you, bro, for checking me out. And I know that you love that running cadence. You don't want no smoke. You got to deal with it. PT is a joke. You got to deal with it. We sang that the other day while we was running, man. Hey, Brown, appreciate you coming to check me out, bro. What record did you have? Peace 21-23. I'm not going to disclose that information at this time, okay? I'm not going to disclose that information. There you go. There you go. Is it true that the trainers are not allowed to make eye contact with you when you're talking to them? So the rule is, Avery, that they need to keep their head and eyes straight to the front, right? So technically, yes, they should not be making eye contact with any drill sergeant unless the drill sergeant's directly in front of them and like the same height as them. But I don't know. It's not like a regulation or nothing like that. But if we tell them, hey, don't look over here, look over there, they got to do what the drill sergeant say.
You shouldn't have to, because if you are addressing the drill sergeant, you're at the position of parade rest.
Mm-hmm.
Head and eye should be as in a position of attention, so they are straight to the front.
Right. So yeah, that's how that goes, Avery. That's how that goes. So let's see what we got going on here. When the drill sergeant is half right, front leaning rest position. Front leaning rest position. That means give a hug to them. You trying to get somebody in trouble, Alan?
What? No. What?
He's trying to get somebody. He's trying to get somebody in trouble.
That means give a hug.
I wish a trainee would try to come up to me when I say front leaning rest position. Move. I wish a trainee would come up and like.
No.
What would you do?
Jungle Beats, holla at me.
I wish a trainee would, man. Who said Jungle Beats holla at me, man? Peter, yo, y'all having a field day with us up in here today.
I'm not even mad.
Y'all are having a field day. Drill sergeants and drill instructors in the Marines yell so loud, so often they lose their voice. Literally, yep. I wouldn't doubt it. And then they get that frog voice, like, come on, and I'm not joking the Marines. I'm not joking them, but I can't do that frog voice like they do. But I like that frog. I like what happens when they yell so much that
he's tried it.
I can't
tried it already.
I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But anyway, let's answer a couple more about them, and then we'll go ahead. I don't like to do super long live streams, and we at like 47 minutes.
Almost an hour.
So, yeah.
Dang.
We're going to close up shop in a second here. We're going to close up shop. Dax, go away with the hair, okay? Go away with the hair. I don't know what happens after a while, but it just goes away, man.
Y'all's favorite phase in basic training. I think we answered that.
Yeah, we already talked about that one, Zoe. I like red phase. He likes white phase. I like red phase the most. That's my favorite one. Y'all taking the ACFT now? Yep, we are.
Yeah. We
are. So our company's actually starting like to really, even the drill sergeants are getting ready to start taking the ACFT. And what we actually did was, if the trainees fail the APFT and they just can't pass the APFT, then we freaking let them take the ACFT. And if they do good on the ACFT, then we'll go from there. But there's also standards, different standards in the for the ACFT in basic training than there would be in ForceCom, if I'm not mistaken, right? So there's waivers and all kinds of things, and you know what I mean? Even in basic training, the standard is lower for if they were in ForceCom. They can actually get waived at like 50 points per, right?
Something like
they can get waived at 50 points per. They can say as long as they pass with 50 points per event on the APFT, then that'll allow them to go on and do something different from there. Where you're in freaking ForceCom, you get 50 points in any event and you fail the PT test. So that's how that goes. That's how that goes. Remember when someone wrote the N word in the classroom board and we got smoked so bad? Who are you talking to, Goat Side? I don't remember. In the classroom board, on the classroom board. Mr. Willie 28 X drill. Did you expect the politics involved? I didn't think about any of all that kind of stuff. the politics and all that crazy stuff, when I wanted to be a drill sergeant, it didn't occur to me it was going to be that. All I knew is that I wanted to be a freaking drill sergeant. I knew what my drill sergeants were. I know that in the Army, the drill sergeants are like hardcore, so I don't know. It was just a dream of mine to be a drill sergeant, and that's what I wanted to do. In the blue books looks like the kind of drill sergeant who would take someone's strike bar out of a trainee's MRE. So I need to.
I take a strike bar out of somebody's MRE?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I would not.
What should I expect for a future 12 Charlie? So Cryptic, the one thing I could tell you about a future 12 Charlie, which I've been on the trail for a year now, so I've kind of lost a little bit of touch with what's actually going on. But from what I see, especially in the unit that I used to be in, they're doing a lot of freaking training. Like something is getting ready to happen or something. Because all they freaking do is go to the freaking field and build float bridge like all the time. I know because a lot of my battle buddies are like, you know what I'm saying? I could tell how they feel about it. And it's just a lot. Sometimes you got to take a knee. I learned that from my first sergeant. Sometimes you got to know when to freaking take a knee, catch your breath real quick, regroup, take a little, take it 15 minutes or whatever, and then come back to the fight. So I don't know. How do drill sergeants come up with the nicknames for the trainees?
So I can honestly tell you, like, I do not nickname any trainee. Like, that honestly feels like you are putting more attention to one individual instead of the group. So the nickname, like, I stay away from it. As far as creative insults, I try not to insult anyone's intelligence. I try. But some things, like, it comes natural.
So me, I can't do creative insults. First of all, I don't want to insult anybody, and I don't know, when it comes to stuff like that, like, it just takes me a while to think. I can't think quickly and freaking react quick like that to, like, with a creative insult. Now, the nicknames, that's my thing. I don't know, if somebody has a name that rhymes with something else, then I'll just call them whatever. Their name could be Pencil, and I will call them Stencil. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I am. I don't want to give y'all no names of trainees that we have right now that I just call whatever. Especially,
there was one instance where one of the trainees got hurt and was in a boot, and this trainee was walking with the boot but was walking extremely slow. And so I was like, trainee, hurry up, scoop with the boot. Like,
see, it's stuff like that.
It happens.
It's stuff like that makes being a drill sergeant fun. And I don't know, you got to look. So this was me in basic. That was me. And you know that's right, because that's how I am.
Oh, you so
on a normal basis. So yeah, but that's the part that makes being a drill sergeant fun. And at some point in time, you have to you got to make it a little bit fun, man. You got to make it fun, because I don't know, just like my wife's friend's husband, he's a drill sergeant. He was telling me that time that they had literally no time in between their cycle, all the drill sergeants were freaking burnt out. They were treating each other bad. They were stabbing each other in the back and stuff like that, just doing crazy stuff. So I don't know, gotta make some fun out of it. Hey, so we'll go 2 more minutes, and then we're going to end it from there, S-Fam. We're going to do 2 more minutes, and then we're going to end it from there, okay? I don't like to do long live streams, and this was about to be freaking an hour long. So y'all get y'all last couple of questions in real quick, and then we'll go at it. And I don't even want to look at some of these freaking comments, because I know somebody got some crazy stuff they talking about, man. What the hell? What's the 1010s? That's crazy how I said I don't want to do it. That's the first thing I go look at, right? But anyway.
How do you become an AIT drill sergeant? Well, you kind of don't have a choice. It's whatever HRC tells you. So either you're going to be basic, you're you gonna be AIT or you gonna be OSET?
Mm-hmm.
So,
how many weeks is 88 Mike's AIT? Do not know. I couldn't tell you. What's your name, DS Blue?
you already said it.
I don't know why they don't answer his number one fan. So don't answer Dax. Happy holidays, y'all. Same things you Drill Sergeant Bobby Brown. Who the hell are you talking about, man?
Oh man.
Do people have reach? Do people have to reach the rank of sergeant to become a drill sergeant? Yes. So now check this out though, Colin. Check this out. When I was at the United States Army Drill Sergeant Academy, he said it. When I was there, my roommate was actually a specialist who pinned on the sergeant rank just to go to school. Now, my roommate was also in the the reserve in Puerto Rico. I think it's either reserve or National Guard in Puerto Rico. So pinned on E4, pinned on E5, came to the United States Army Drill Sergeant Academy. He said it. This dude got honor grad out of all. He was a E4. For my class, got honor grad above any E5s that were there, E6s that were there, and E7s that were there, and E4. To me, that's freaking impressive. And then what his thing was, he had, in order for him to be able to keep his sergeant rank, he had to pass drill sergeant school. And he passed drill sergeant school with flying freaking colors. I tell you that much. Drill sergeant, it was the drill sergeant candidate. And I don't even know why I freaking forgot his name, bro.
That's terrible.
I don't even know how I forgot his name. I do have a video that he's in it. Lopez, the drill sergeant candidate Lopez. So that's what it is. Hey, but S fam, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I hope y'all got a little bit out of my supply battle buddy, my drill sergeant battle buddy, Drill Sergeant Mike Alpha Sierra Hotel. Alpha Lima, yes. Hope y'all got a little bit out of him. I appreciate you for joining, bruh. It's been a long time coming. I know we were trying to freaking make it happen.
Yeah,
and
it's been a while, but I'm glad I made it out. So.
Yeah, I hope you have fun.
We should do this again.
We'll see what's up, man. We'll see what's up. I gotta have the time and all that good stuff. So, but anyway, S fam, salute. Y'all stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time, S fam. Y'all know what it is. It's Drill Sergeant Lynch, my homie Drill Sergeant Marshall. We're gonna holler at y'all. Thanks for checking us out, bruh. Deuces.